You're so gay. You probably think this song is about you. You're so gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, we sound good. Let's party. This is a hot new one. Is it having a boyfriend is embarrassing now? This should be fun.
Men are losing social status, and that's how you get to an article like, is having a boyfriend embarrassing now?
What we are watching right now is the fall of male validation as proof of womanhood. And I think a lot of us are here for it.
AI, can you explain why boyfriends are embarrassing in your most feminist raging voice?
Oh, absolutely.
Why having a boyfriend is, in fact, embarrassing.
We are witnessing the end of men. Usually when we see these headlines of the end of men, it's like men.
Here's the thing about real men. Real men are not threatened by strong women. They're turned on by it.
Oh, this is going to be rough. We got to run this all the way back. We got to go back to the beginning. I got to get a good grip on what's going on here, okay? And I wore my best threads just so I don't embarrass my girlfriend. Jesus Christ.
Vogue talks about how having a boyfriend is no longer seen as a marker of success or identity in the way it was once seen. Being partnered doesn't affirm your womanhood anymore. It is no longer considered an achievement, and if anything, it becomes more of a flex to pronounce yourself single. Your desirability as a woman is no longer automatically better if a man has chosen you. This I won, you didn't hierarchy between partnered women and single women no longer makes sense anymore. Women
Okay, before we keep this party going, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. And Nestor, you tell me if I'm crazy. I'm going to say that if not now, in the near future, this whole like being single is a flex thing, I think when you meet two people in a happy relationship, I think that is going to be like, holy shit. Nestor, did you see that? Did you meet Jeff and Carol, dude? Bro.
Like ultra rare.
Magic, dude. Like I think the whole single is a flex deal. Maybe we're brainwashing ourselves into thinking like this is it. This is the way to go.
You think people are lying to themselves about this?
I kind of think so, dude. Yeah. Like I get it, dude. On the hunt, just prowling for the puss, just banging random chicks, which most guys don't even have the luxury to do that. But, and I'm not like I've kind of had the luxury of doing that. Women have had the luxury of doing this, right? Mm-hmm. Like, is that going to be cool? Where women just never going to have sex with men? Is everybody going to go gay? I don't think so. It's not that hip, right? It's a hot new thing, homosexuality. What I'm saying is, my bad. I'm just joking around. Everyone's doing it. What I'm saying is I don't think being single is the flex. Like people are still gonna want to hump, and like I've tried the whole, and maybe everybody's different. Maybe just having a new person every 6 months is the way, the truth, and the light. Maybe I'm brainwashed into thinking just like having someone you could rock with. Put it this way. Let me sum it up like this. Friendship. Having a best friend. Forget the sex. I have been fortunate in my life to have such close friends that are guys. Like we are, it's like a movie characters or something, to the point where when we're in public or in a setting, we're so cool and so telepathic and so like the same person that we have literally been, people have been like, God, you two are gay. To the point where it's like, they've never even had that. So forget the sex thing. Just having a friendship, like a homie.
Like that's too intimate alone.
Well, not even that, but if that's becoming rare, throw sex in the mix and starting a family. I think it just is like, I don't think the being single thing is going to be this huge commodity like they say it is. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I don't like it one bit. Anyways, just throwing that out there. Okay. Just saying, because I am, I think there's this false narrative. I really do. Or maybe they're right. Maybe people will just be extremely happy all alone. But maybe you have thick as thieves friendships with other homies and other women that are all single too. Maybe I'm just out of the loop, right? And this is the internet. It's all blown out of proportion here. Piece of shit.
I've been raised to fear singleness. Spinster, cat lady, left on the shelf. This article talks about how it's now becoming a desirable and coveted status. Women are openly romanticizing single life as freedom, abundance, and self-directed energy. So singleness is a flex, and partnership can become a potential liability to your image. And as I've heard a few women say, a never-ending humiliation ritual.
She goes, it could become a liability to your image. What? Dude. No, that's good. I have heard some shit before. No, that's great. So if I don't match your Louis Vuitton bag, right? Or your Gucci purse, your fucking Gucci bag. That's where we're at. That's the best. And I'm actually calling bullshit, dude. Because for most of my life, I made an average living, and I don't care what AI's got to say about this. We're moving on from that. Fuck AI. What I'm saying is I have made a super average salary. I've always saved more than most people. Man with no bills is a rich man. I've always been kind of like that dude that's always like, I got it. Even if I don't got it. I'm one of those guys, right? But I've been with plenty of women, long relationships. And I honestly think most of it's bullshit. If they like you, they like you.
Yep.
And I've always played outside the realm of regular life. Never had like a real job. I used to be a real asshole, just smoking weed all the time. Used to sell it, was making a full living on eBay, just bartending for a living. Just fuck it. Just out skating. Just blazing cigs. I'm paying for that kind of stuff now, but women seem to like what they say versus what they do. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Like I'm the guy that, and I'm not an asshole. I'm a really nice guy. Just don't fuck with me. Right. And I'm a little out there, but Nestor, you'll agree with this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this whole having a boyfriend thing is that embarrassing. I honestly think it's, maybe it's embarrassing to them that they're not having the fun, cool, exciting, out of the box, certain height, certain looks, certain money guy.
Yeah. This reminds me of when somebody, like people will lie to themselves to protect themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 1,000%, which I do agree, right? Like if I were to put everything that I truly wanted in a woman and I was to be superficial in that nature,
yeah,
I'll be single forever. 1,000%.
Yep.
And I better make it cool to be exactly that. I'm going to call bullshit. People are still going to be humping and jumping and stuff.
We are witnessing the end of men. Usually when we see these headlines of the end of men, it's like men are failing in schools, men don't have any friends, men can't go on dates, men aren't having sex anymore, men are addicted to drugs, men are killing themselves. But men aren't just killing themselves, they're killing each other. And you know
oh, that went deep.
Who endangers men the most? Other men. I'm gonna say it. The greatest threat to our boys and their safety are the older
is themselves. So if you're a woman and you have a son, put him down.
Yo.
But you see what I'm saying though? Like, let's take it all the way.
Yeah.
No. I'm not listening to her. I was just kidding around, guys. Okay. That's just insane. That's just crazy. It takes two people to make a baby. Nestor, how'd you get here? Your parents did the hokey pokey?
Yeah.
Did they? Okay, this guy, I saw a comment in here. I just want to bounce back to him real quick. We're going to be bumping and jumping, all right? We're going to have some fun here. Right here. A good man is just an average woman. Yeah. Above your intellectual bracket, I'm using that. But that right there, a good man is just an average woman. That's very, very encouraging, ladies. It's good stuff. No. No, that's good. I like that. I really, really like that. let's go back to this lady, shall we? This piece of shit. What's up with this?
Why is
Here we go. This one. The real men. We're just having fun here, okay? I'm not the tallest guy. I'm not the best looking guy. All right. My teeth aren't the best. My skin's not the best. My penis is mediocre. Nestor's seen it. just kidding. My point is
Above average. Sorry.
no, it's my point is, guys. Okay. I have done just fine. I think women, the difference is they think I'm funny and I'm cool and he's different. He's different. But here's the problem. Some women don't want different. A lot of people live within the parameters of society. They care what people think. How do you think we reached the place of writing an article saying having a boyfriend is embarrassing? You're so vain, right? You probably think this song is about you, right? How do you think we ended up here? I've been with women where it was never going to work because I didn't have a real job. And I didn't play pretend. I wasn't Gucci accessory enough. Does that make sense? I was fun enough. I was all the things. She was willing to suck my butt. All right. Not literally. That's weird. But she was literally to do things with me naked behind closed walls. You know what I mean? In a confined space and in public, no less, in a bush, dude. But on paper, parents looking at me, never going to work. So I think they really do care more than they're letting on. It really is because this is very telling about men. Is it though? Is it? We're not embarrassed, dude.
No.
Like, we're not embarrassed. We're not fucking embarrassed by our woman. Unless we are embarrassed by our woman. Then that does happen, right? The woman is always right, except for when she's wrong. Always remember that.
The thing about real men are not threatened by strong women. They're turned on by it.
Oh,
a lot of men don't.
I love a big buff broad, just a burly woman. One with a penis. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Like strong women because it requires them to be real men.
Yeah.
Real men are not scared of your independence.
Nestor, will you look up the definition of a real man in Urban Dictionary for me? I want to get to the bottom of this real fast before she keeps flapping that beautiful strong yap of hers. I'm just kidding around, by the way. I don't know her, right? Like,
it says a man who will compromise his values and self-respect to please women.
You want to hear something even funnier? You guys ready for this? Hold on. I'm wearing shorts. Loser. Oh, God. I'm glad I remembered to do that. No, that's good. Urban Dictionary.
I can't believe it says that.
No, I believe it. Let me look at the comments on this one. Hold on. The more successful my wife is, the better off we are as a couple. I never understood being jealous. You go, sister, brother. Okay, this is a female point of view using female logic. Men are not intimidated. They don't want the drama that comes with it. A strong woman doesn't partner well. They always try and control instead of working with the man within the relationship. Most men and women, most of us, like, there's plenty of women and men walking around right now that have no idea that this rhetoric that we're talking about is even being talked about on the internet. They have no idea. They have no clue. And they're probably in a chill relationship, right? Would you say so?
Yeah, it's a majority, yeah.
Not to mention, think about this. Like, okay, a lot of people will do things for money. Not just women, men too. Both parties. I'm doing this for money. Nestor, you've done what you're told for money, right? What I'm saying is like when it's like this boss babe or boss guy, it's like they're answering to somebody, but it's for the money.
Yep.
And they probably just aren't sleeping with them. And the smart women sleep with them for a lot of money. But that's I'm kidding, but that's preached as if it is smart. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, on to the passport. This is the passport brotherhood edition right here.
Is having a boyfriend embarrassing now because the women are evolving so much and the men are falling behind? Forget about a good man, even a normal decent guy is rare nowadays. I don't know about other countries, but in China, especially in the big cities, more and more women are choosing to stay single, not getting married, not having kids. I live in Shenzhen, half of my girlfriends are single by choice. They're very focused on improving themselves financially, physically, spiritually, mentally, all about having a great life. They're funny, kind, energetic, you just love being around them.
You don't want to ruin your image, your public image, girls. Never do that.
But when you look at the men around us, at this age, if they are already balding or sticking out a beer belly, it's a win. And not to even mention the moment they start talking.
I agree. I'm just joking. Look up Urban Dictionary. What is a nice, normal guy, according to Urban Dictionary? We got to get to the bottom of this. What we got?
A normal guy is generally calm and introspective guy who doesn't get into fights and fits in well with everyone else, but may be a little too strict.
So in other words, a guy they don't want. I'm just kidding. Most people go, I'm going to say this again, guys. Most people are dating within their caliber. They don't even know that this is being talked about online, guys. They have no idea. They see a movie with this kind of stuff going on. It's just a movie, right? Which it is. It's pretend. Okay? But most people, fat people are with fat people. Skinny people are usually with skinny people. Ugly people are with ugly people. You know? My favorite line, I was thinking about this one from Liar Liar. The little kid goes, well, mom says real beauty's within. He goes, well, that's just something ugly people say. I don't know why I thought about that. Because everything's superficial is kind of what I'm getting at. But just to be clear, like a lot of this is just bullshit. And yeah, maybe people want more than they could have. And I'm going to say, oh, this one was funny. I'm going to say men are definitely, women are realistic too, but men are definitely realistic. Like, we don't have a laundry list of shit. Like, you don't have to be all these things, right? Like, I heard a woman say, most men don't even try. They're not attractive. They don't even try. And it's like, no, we don't. Like, most of us just wake up. This is how we look. Like, I don't pluck my eyebrows, right? I don't put on makeup, dude. Like, I don't get Botox. My tits aren't fake. You know what I mean? Like, this is just how we look. And the truth is if most women didn't try, like, they didn't wear makeup and they didn't alter their face and they didn't shave their mustache. A lot of women wax their mustache, guys, okay? Shave their arm hair, right? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but I think there is something to say with the superficial. Does that make sense? The superficial matching the purse and the aesthetic and protecting their public image.
Yeah.
That's something's fucking up with that.
Image is priority.
Yeah.
Everything else comes after.
Yeah. And yeah, good. Maybe single is the way. Maybe like, good for you. Like orgies and stuff. Maybe that is the way to go. I don't know. I don't think I could handle an orgy, guys. I just can't do it. It's weird. I was almost in a 4-way once. Just watching some dude get his dick sucked next to me. I am out of here, man. This is strange shit. Yeah. It happened on a whim. I didn't even know it was happening. Met a girl at a bar. It went there. Next thing you know, they all want to fuck. I'm like, oh, dude. Like, me and the other chick are like, we got to go. This is weird stuff here. All right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. This one goes, men will always be jealous of women. I'm not even going to listen to that one.
The idea of a provider man is a fantasy that's being sold to younger women and younger women only. And I'll give you a really good example of this. Name me one male content creator who is making advice for young men about how to be a provider. And there isn't one, because it's a dream that's being sold to women and women only. If you're in a relationship like this,
1,000%. I've said this before. I go, you could be making $10,000 a month. Right now, having a boyfriend's embarrassing. We're going to wind it down here. I saved the best for last. But I'm going to say it again. You could be making $10,000 a month take home, which is a lot of money. Stay at home girlfriend, and you're paying all the bills. You're just going to give her an allowance of $2,000 a month. Really? After everything we've just witnessed. Nestor, is that going to work? I'm not saying it can't work, guys. I'm not saying the 17 women in America that are doing that aren't happy. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the majority here. Let's not forget about China, all right? Oh, it's spreading around, okay? Around town, all right? We're going to wind it down, all right? We're going to wind this down, and I saved the best for last.
A man can literally ever say to you is, I don't chase women. Like, okay, princess, go find your husband.
Dudes are like, I don't chase women. Okay, bro, then go find your man.
I love when guys think it's a flex to be like, I don't chase women. Okay, bye. Go find your husband then. Like, I'm all set.
Isn't it fun? Gay. We're going somewhere. We're going to wind it down. And this is reality right here. I just thought that was funny. Just calling you, like don't be homophobic, but then they use the gay thing.
Yeah.
That's the best, dude. You're so gay. You probably think that's. I always thought that's just my favorite, though. It's the classic. Tale as old as time.
The author who published a shitty-ass article in Vogue is high on her supply. Jesus Christ. Validation
Look up who wrote that article on Vogue, by the way.
and attention on TikTok is more addictive than crack cocaine. But hey, I digress. I have a question, though, because I guess they're trying to start some movement of women only or building an all-women community or some BS and then bullying women for wanting to be in a relationship with a man. If men are the so-called apex predator, if men are so evil and they're so horrible and, you know, the woes of the world is their fault, why do you insist on fucking them? Why do you insist on giving them babies, man?
Classic.
Leave them the fuck alone and go be a lesbian. Leave them alone. But you can't. Because the same ones who are on the internet talking about men are evil and men are this, y'all make these little burner accounts and go to Reddit to vent talking about, I'm so alone. Nobody wants me. Will I ever be a wife? Yeah, I clocked it. Definitely clocked it.
I think she's 1,000% correct. I believe I said this in the beginning. Or I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but I do believe that most of us, a relationship would be nice. Somebody who you just really get along with, your best friends, and you have sex and shit. That's awesome, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's good enough for me, Nestor. That sound cool to you?
Yeah, pretty good.
So where I'm getting at is, I think she's absolutely right. And remember when they said being single is a flex? Well, more people are single, so it's not a flex. Like, it's more rare to have, if it's becoming more rare to be in a good relationship or a relationship in general, then how is it a flex to just do, everyone's doing it. It makes it, the value proposition is just thrown off, guys. I don't know. There's something weird about that.
Yeah.
Something really strange about it. Maybe we're just trying to make it okay, make ourselves feel better. Because I've been nihilistic about relationships. Like, that's never going to work. Like, oh, she's temporary. I've been an asshole before, guys. Like, just treating them, like, she's temporary. Yeah. I've done that. Not like verbally saying that out loud, but like in my head, you know? Women do this too, but now I think it's just, maybe it's some kind of cope. Who is this author? What does she look like? Let me see her.
Her name is Shantae Joseph. She's a Black British woman, and
I've heard enough.
She has ADHD.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. That sums up the entire article, guys. It's a good time, though. She's entertainment right there. That's her public persona. Okay, I'm not even going to read any more comments or anything. I think we've heard enough. And I'm going to go ahead and say whatever. you do. I don't care. Like, I don't care. If you're happy being single, you're happy being single. And if you're in a relationship, cool. But I've never once been embarrassed to be in a relationship. And if I've been with a girl who's been embarrassed, that's her problem. You know what I mean? And I think most people will, and with this, at this rate, with this rhetoric, yeah, a lot of people are going to be single. And whatever. You say whatever you got to say. But it goes both ways. It's like the people who are a couple kind of shaming you for being single. Now it's single shaming you for not being single. It's a weird coping mechanism. I don't know if there is a right answer. But let's end on this note. Nestor, how do you feel about this whole thing? Like, seriously, like,
I think everybody wants somebody, you know what I mean? Even if they lie to themselves to protect themselves.
Yeah, because I feel the same way. Like, and I'm not just saying this to preach. I'm saying this just as, like, I lost both my parents. Yeah. I have no brothers and sisters. I have best friends and shit, but they're all married with kids. I never see them. Right? And it's not cool. Like, yeah, you have parents. Maybe you have brothers and sisters. Maybe you have, like, that void is kind of filled. But, like, it's only filled because you have all that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, your parents had to start that. And even if you grew up with a single mom and you didn't have a dad around, or your mom sucked, you know, they still had sex and made it happen, right? Like, it's kind of like saying the reason why we're here, we're kind of calling it. It's kind of, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And I'm going to leave it at that because I'm fucking pissed off. And I got to take this jacket off. It's getting hot. Put some pants on. Unreal. Hell of a talk. Also, shout out to everybody who bought a Caddy Daddy shirt. Appreciate you. We're restocked in all the sizes down below. Got the long sleeves in. Everybody that joined the Discord and the Patreon, I love you. And all of my ex-girlfriends, I wish you well. And I hope you're doing great without me. Hell of a talk. You good?
Yeah.